this is my next victim, my next space I want to make over. So love that display. I've had that for quite a few years. Added that in because I bought this little, and then a viewer sent me this, and then I repainted that, thinking I'd want a corner hutch. And then at the first year I used it like for bread and potato chips. But then what happened is we forgot they were in there because we're empty nesters and we don't go through stuff as much. And then I opened it up at Christmas to put yummies in it. And then I end up grabbing the yummies and using them other places. So I think I'm going to just get rid of the cabinet altogether. Just kind of been wearing it. I mean, I'm not in love with it. I love the littles. I love the little stools with the little decor on it. But I didn't love this. And this is my first and my only. I got it on a Whatnot. I don't know if she was aware of what it was. No lid. This is a dandelion spiced yellowware. It is old. They're hard. They're very hard to find. When it came up, I'm like, I'm going to give everything. Go check it out, y'all. Check out eBay for, yeah. My only one, and I want it. I don't usually do yellow. I do now. You know how that is. So if I ever find any more, if it's like one of those items you won't see, so you're gonna fight over it. But yes, so I have 2 more yellow pieces, though I don't think they necessarily match, and they're not the dandelion color or the dandelion yellowware. But it's okay. It's okay. The fun of what we do for as collectors, it's the hunt. It's being able to see something on somebody's post, on a reel, on a Decorate With Me, whatever it is that you're watching, and you're like, well, I kind of like that. And then like a Whatnot show pops up and you're like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. I mean, it was an auction. You Google Lens. So yeah, so then you're hunting. Like the first time I showed you all a chunky butter patch, and then how many people have been on the hunt for them just makes my heart happy. Like I didn't know I wanted to collect ironstone, Yvonne, until I saw you collect ironstone. We all inspire everybody. So that's the space I'm going to work on. I hope if you want to hang with me. Yeah, those corners are always so weird, aren't they? They're like, what do you do? They're dark. We tried the undermounting lights, but we never turn them in. But we do use these that I got that at that estate sale, and then I just did that little bulb. We use that every night. Every night we use these for night lights. Absolutely love that. So that's not going anywhere. So we are keeping that. Keeping this. I can resell whatever I don't want. Do you all do this? It's a nice little can. But what's in my can is one of my candles. No, the 1803 candle that I sell only in my booth. Our beautiful labels. I like being able not to see the ugly burnt wick. I know that's the stupid things that bother me, but yeah, I love having them in a can. As if a candle doesn't already come with the can. So yeah, I'm going to kind of just take everything out of the space. I'm probably going to put that in my booth to resell. So yeah. And I bought this crock because it says Peaches, which is our cat's name. I don't have a Tater. I guess I could get a Tater bin. Tater is right there. If I could move my camera, he's right there watching everything I'm doing. See? Hi, Tay-Tay. This is what you're doing in the house. Hi. Hi, Mama. Probably first thing in the morning may not be the best time to do this because we get pure sun in the window. I have like the glass decorative above it, but I'm motivated. I'm a morning person. I'm motivated in the morning to do stuff. Little tweaks in the afternoon and stuff like that. But if I'm doing a big overhaul, and when you get that in your mind, you got to do it. You have to do it. like to figure out at least the small one how to incorporate, because I do love the black color. New countertops, this isn't what I would have chose. You know, you have a list when you're a homeowner a mile long, especially when we, like our first house we built, and then even after 20 years, you still tweak because things change. There's just a mile long list. And some of the list things, unfortunately for this house, were a furnace, were air conditioning, were a back deck, were storage, you know, so it, I don't know how much people think YouTubers make, but it's a living. But if it, you know, I don't have that million subscribers or even 200. I don't even have 100. I barely have 120, which I'm appreciative to each and every one of you. But yes, I have to put out lots of content to make ends meet, just like everybody else. And if I want stuff in my house, I have to save for it, just like everybody else. So it is funny. I'll get comments once in a while. People like, no. Nope. We have to go to work every day too. You know, and luckily my job is shopping and redoing stuff. So thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, gonna go into the booth. Hopefully somebody will love it. It doesn't necessarily have to be an under cabinet one, but it's a corner one. So okay. Okay, there it is. It's all empty. I don't know the last time I dusted behind it. Probably since we laid the. That is not a good angle for you all to see. Not at all. Oh, that was not a good angle. Here's the piece that caused the disturbance. Yes, I just got it at an auction. It is actually stenciled on. It is not original. Cakes are not original. That'd be a weird thing to put cakes in, but I love it. Absolutely love it. The yellow, and then it has gold. But that was my whole motivation. That was if I walked away from the auction with only this, that would have made me happy. That's what I wanted to go for. So I'm hoping rolling pins fit into it. If not, I'll have to come up with something else. Because I didn't know. So I do have basket rolling pins. They don't. I usually will buy like a green handled rolling pin. The unique. I can't say rolling pins are fast sellers. So I'm hoping. So I did kind of have a collection of them that I was able to not have to worry too much about having to go out and search and hunt for them. Part of being a reseller. I don't even know how many will actually even fit in here. This is a long. That's a long guy. Like you gotta play. You gotta play with them for a minute. All I know is I have to make it fit underneath there, and I would prefer them not to all be going the same direction. We have a little bit of leeway because I can do a lift and tuck. Lift and tuck. Okay, with a lift and tuck, we got them underneath there. I don't think these two will fit in there. If I can find a shorter one that's not as goldy, I will do that. I might have one. I have to go look. I don't know why I don't care for the goldie one. I just don't. But I did have this one. Do you guys all remember what's in your stash? Oh, so lift and tuck. Tuck it back. It's heavy. We'll just change that out. There, I like that. It's like you want them to just randomly look like, and then actually that shape kind of matches that other shape. I pushed that as far back as it would go. I have this little, I'm hoping to incorporate in this little primitive black stool without covering up the word of the cake. I might find a piece of wood, but this is just some ironstone sauce, little plates, ironstone with some sugar dish and some tallow berries. I knew that I could make that crock work with my ironstone pieces. So this is my dandelion, my only dandelion, which I think that yellow matches. I'd like to figure out how to get my light in there. I might have to pull it out because we do use these as night lights every night. So I hate that you see the cords. I may have to come up with an idea for the cord, like going up and like over maybe. My husband Chris is very good at that. I'll get him on that. I'm like, oh. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it back behind here. It doesn't get hot. It's not hot to the touch. I can't push it all the way back there because then you can't turn it on. Okay, so I do that. Push as much of the cord back there as I can. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. You just see my backside. Okay. We'll come up with the cord idea. No, it's always the cords, right? I'm sure you can get a battery operated, but anyway, so we're going to leave that on. It is green. It is what it is. Yeah. We're making a little display. Now I bought this in somebody's booth. It comes up yellow where it is not a dandelion. You can see the difference in the dandelion and the yellowware. See, I don't think I'm in love with the darkness of it. I think it's too dark. Save it for I'm a reseller. I can resell it. They had a lid that was mismatched that was taped on that actually fell into it. That might have been a dandelion lid, actually. Don't ever get rid of those lids, y'all. That's how you go to estate auctions, and there's all these things because you never know when you're going to run across a piece or somebody is going to need a piece. I feel like I need to add some more ironstone in over here. Some height. This is a tomato spoon. I think this is a bonbon spoon or a cranberry spoon. And then you have a sugar spoon, but they all have the details in it. We can mix match. I absolutely love old silverware. Get them out of the drawer. Sell them. Make them look all yummy. I mean, they do. They look yummy. Oh, the mini. These are good, y'all. Are good, but I need a wood to go with the wood in here. So, or if I want to use this as just a little hall condiment dish. I don't love it. You know right away when you love it and you don't love it. So. Might be that it's too dark in color and I need to steal one from my other spaces. It's always an option. It might be that it's just the darkness because those have a little bit of warmth to it. Is bothering me. So I should I have multiples we collect. So yeah, it could stay just like that. And what was spread out because I picked up stuff is now condensed because I found two pieces that I don't want to get rid of and I love. I think this little guy he's not as dark. He matches a little bit better. And then see, against the black, it sticks out more. I know, you would think just add it in, right? Please be happy with what you have, but It's me. It's me. I overthink everything. So this is a little toast holder or letter holder, which and I am. It wouldn't be me in my collections if I did not have butter pads. Though I love the handmade sign, I won't. I'll use that somewhere else. This it's so simple. Oh, so I shifted a little bit, shifted everything over a little bit. I have a bowl, not the one that doesn't really match, but I do have another bowl that I'm thinking of adding in because I have pieces and parts to butter pads, to butter molds, not pads, molds that maybe it'll work. So Yellowware, I don't know the age. It probably is a little bit newer crock. It's a different crock material. I do think the color hue goes, and I think it needed something a little bit extra. Those do not have to stay on, but I have pieces and parts of um, butter presses in my area is runneth over. So I kind of thought I wanted to add a little bit more of the yellow in it. So I'll take away these, bring that down a notch, shift it over so we're not covering up the cake. And then I'm going to go see what pieces and parts I can steal. I already stole one of the butter presses from there. See the hole? So it's all good. I mean, you don't even really see that. That's fine. But yes, this is my cup runneth over here. So I'm going to try to decide like what pieces and parts can I steal from here to kind of fill in there because yeah, it's a little overfull. So I don't know. I have to figure out how to arrange it, but I kind of picked out the hue that matches the rolling pins. And then I might put some kind of cloth or something in the bottom so that we're not just wasting a whole bunch because it kind of does, they do kind of sink, they kind of sink in there. Are you really a reseller if you don't have a tub full of doilies? Really, come on now. So I think that'll be good fluff. Little fluffy bowl filler there. And not ugly to see. I think I'm gonna put that one at the bottom. Unfortunately, somebody's got to be at the bottom. Yeah. Now that I off-centered that, I feel like there's a hole right there. And I'd like to bring in the silver to match the silverware. So I want to add this in, though I think if I put that in there, it's just going to shrink. So I need something to raise it up a little bit. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's okay. What do you think? Can you give me your opinion? And I know there's red in it, but take what we're given. I don't know. The height is perfect, I think. I mean, it either needs it. So the height is perfect, I think. It's hard to see at this angle. I'll get closer. But it either needs to be shorter than the crock or it needs to be taller than it. And it just needs to, it's just an little addy. No, I don't know. I love my peach too, but I don't, but if you turn peach, then it takes it to a whole nother different, it takes it differently. I'm not sold on that yet. Sometimes you just set it all there and then you walk away, and that's what I'll do out throughout the day. Take care of all the stuff that's not going back up there that and think about that. I may have one that's all white because I have a lot of those general store tags, or just or create one. So I think I changed my mind on the price tag. I don't think it's tall enough, but I have a flower frog. I have some register flag tags, price tags. And I think I can kind of spread them out. so we can see them. Don't have to be perfect. I did find a piece of wood that I could add in, but that's going to be too short. So I have this little flat spool that I'll put on behind it. You won't even see the flat spool. And then the piece of wood. As long as we see the cakes, the allspice and the numbers. Hold on. I feel like there's too much space in between the $10 and the $2. My OCDs. There we go. Oh, gotta get it just right. So this is a caged one, and then it has a spiked one inside of it. How cool is that? Oh, sorry you didn't make the cut, but that way it's taller. It's got that vintage vibe, a little muted color. I did wanted to add my pie bird back in, so I'm going to set him over there. Yeah, it's just a dark little corner. And like I said, we use the night lights all the time. I actually am taking up less space, even though we could cook all Thanksgiving dinner and not have to move any of that. Yeah, it's good. At least I get my collections of yummies, and I didn't know I needed yellow ware until I bought that spice. So I really do like it. I might add one more things, but I'll share that with you in the final review. So it's a cold cream container, which would have been like this, and then it would have had a lid, which we use them as risers. Thank you so much for hanging with me while I played with decor. Yes, it's hot. I've been doing garden, but it's a little bit on the warm side to tweak things around. We're just happy to get things watered and that it stays alive out there right now at 90. I hope y'all have some way to cool down. Yeah, that is one of the things I love to do is decor. I absolutely love doing decor, and I love that you all and appreciate you guys all humble me, those who not only watch my makeover videos and my shop with me videos, garden videos, but hang out with me where I get to play with all the yummies that I go and find. And I didn't even know I wanted yellow. But next thing you know, one thing leads to another. Like the first batter pat you find, you search for more. The first ironstone you find, you search for more. The first tomato spoon you find makes you search for others. Broken down. These aren't actually, most of them aren't even broken butter molds, but yeah. And I didn't care. I don't think anybody really cared about the cake container because it wasn't original. But I like the perfectly imperfect. I love when people make homemade stuff. I hope my homemade stuff is around for years to come. But you can't even really see with the silverware the green of the light. So I think it works out perfectly. Like we use those every night. We have under mount. We have to charge it, and so no, this works out perfectly. I got all my yummies all in one spot.